I promise that pair of jhumkas you never bought won't be too gaudy. It shall be wrought as subtly as you wish. But why? Why not let the ruby lie against your pale skin stark and shine against your tresses dark? Why understate your jewels like everything else? Make sure it doesn't strike against someone's insecurity or tarnish the account of your purity. Who are these keepers of decorum? Who thought it was a problem if you smiled too loud in a room full of noise, or if you let down your poise any time after puberty? Who are these regulators of liberty who think your success hinders the progress of other men and women? These advocates of the brethren who never entertained the thought that a woman might and ought to be visible. No, unfeasible. Their verdict is clean. And you listen all keen. Because, hey, you reckon, as comfort beckons into its conditioned discretion, why not postpone this rebellious session to a later day and age? And so you wait out in your cage. Because anyway, extravagance was never your forte, hence you didn't even pine for that jhumka fine. You thought this war requires the sacrifice for resolution, and the substitution of content with voice was never a choice for you. So you chose austerity in this fight for posterity. But now that you're going to retire, I see you guiltily admire that jhumka. You remind me, yourself, of age, of all the forgotten rage against the dolling up of women, against the decking up solely for men's viewing purposes. And you don't want to contribute to a culture that attributes only beauty and dresses to women to suppress by deeming them deathless. But your fight was against our choices being ruled. It was against our voices ridiculed for their femininity or their lack of it. It was against the need to constantly be aware of our physicality and to spare ourselves the internalized blame and the never-ending shame. Every move we make, each luxury we take, because that should be ours. And our powers over ourselves are incomplete if we cannot revel and be loud in a room full of noise, and if we can't let down our poise. Our powers are incomplete if the scrutiny of our sheer being continues to reign over this mutiny. So go on, wear that jhumka, just because it's pretty. You will remain wise and witty. And if anyone thinks otherwise, well, aren't they in for a surprise? Someday, we will stop wanting to show them. Someday, they will see, I promise.